that I found on my old trees. Make some cool greenery with them.
Well, it looks like we are live on YouTube for another episode of Friday Night Bricks. We are episode 73. I plan to do some building of Chima tonight. Joining me so far is Brick Freak. Let's see here. Yeah, well, that's not what I was looking for. Not sure else will join us, but I mean, I've got a big box of Chima here, so I think I've got. Looks like, let's say I get a little bit of everything. I got 70223, 70225, 70226, 70143, 70144, and 70134. So I think I'm going to start with Mammoth's Frozen Stronghold. This guy. I'll start with building this guy.
Oh, that's a cool one.
I think I have 3 or 4 of them. Must have got them for the right price. So that's book 2. That really won't help me. Book 1 might help. I think I bought it for just kind of some of the trans blue pieces. I think I bought it just because it was the right price. It was worth it for some of the figs, I guess. Some of the what do you call it? The I don't even know. Oh, I'm dropping pieces. That's not good either. Let's see in here. Let me look and see. Oh, they're not even listed on the side here. Well, I guess for the elephants, whatever the mammoth type, the mammoth ones, I guess. Pretty cool. Pretty cool figs. There's 2 of those. There's in there. There's 2 mammoth figs, a vulture, and 2 rhino figs. So it should be pretty cool. I mean, I've got the Lovel's Fire Lion over here too that I could build, and that one I actually opened up so I could pull like Mungus out of it. I think that's his name, the big beast guy, to add to my monsters of sorts. So these guys here, these cool like mammoth head guys.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit pricier than most. And what's wild is I think those are the ones that are actually I think some of those are the female characters. So I guess if the ice bears can't find enough female ice bears, I guess they'll have to go elsewhere, I guess. So let's see. So that's that. There we go. There's one of those characters built.
I keep finding a lot of figures in this bin that I'm looking through.
Figures are good. Most of the figures I'll find from older stuff they're all in set bins already, because I've kind of, as I was going through them, I actually grabbed and put them in with just the figs for the most part. So they're all kind of already kind of grouped in their area. So looks like we're building one of the rhino guys.
That is definitely.
So I'll have to build the back armor, but there's him. So
I found this person. I don't know what set she's from. I know City.
Maybe Arctica some kind. I can't think of my heads.
I wonder if she came from one of the advent calendars.
Maybe. I mean, the other way to look it up is to use that.
The only Arctic set that I
go to Bricklink and try and search the head or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've done a lot of Arctic sets lately. They've been doing a bunch. That's kind of the kickers. So there could be, instead of going back to some of the other themes that they probably should try, they actually get lots. They do lots of repeats. So there's been a bunch of different Arctic sets over the last couple of years.
Yeah. Oh, I got both Santa Clauses.
I thought there were a few of those. Aren't there a couple different versions of that?
Yeah, they've got the one with the pirate bandana, and then they got this is one of the newer ones, and then this is the newest Santa with the glasses and then the candy cane in the back of his
No, okay.
torso. I wish they'd make like a candy cane like an accessory.
It's always possible they could.
That's
It's one of
probably
those
what
things that
should
would be kind of
happen.
neat.
I think it would just be a cool piece to have in general.
Always be neat if they do more stuff. It's just a matter of will they do it or when would they do it type kind of thing. So
Yeah. Caroler. Okay. Rich Santa's.
I've been playing a strategy game ever since I got home tonight, so kind of been.
Yeah. You have Mario Kart on the phone yet? You have Mario Kart on your phone?
No, I've been playing. I play an old strategy game called Conquest of the New World, and so basically the last couple days I've been basically annihilating one of the other. It's discover the you, is discovering the like the new world type kind of thing. So you're discovering the new world.
Oh,
I
okay.
play as Holland, and so let's see here. So basically, just recently, I mean, I've declared my independence, and so has Spain, and so has I think it's France maybe, and so that was a couple turns ago, and then that's now actually I ended up eliminating the Spain. I took out all her cities, like just
Oh, yeah.
wiped her right off the face of the planet. But like I would just because if you in the game if you raid, so here's a quick battle of like the it's a quick battle. I mean, this is like the Indians where they actually ran. I put all my guys in the map. I put like once I put all my guys, the Indians are like, there's too many guys there, and so they all run. And so, but it's in a hex grid, so you got to you either got to kill everything on the other side or get to the other side. And so
Oh, yeah.
as soon as I have all my guys out there, they all ran, they retreated. So
Wow.
but I mean, so those are the battles I play, and then I mean each leader can take in a different amount of troops, and so that's where it kind of gets interesting. Is as they gain levels, they can take more troops, and so a lot of my stuff has got some of the they start with so many points, and then you distribute your points, and so I think the one guy had. Usually start with like 6 attacks and like 12 or 13 guys. Some of the better ones now are up to 21 troops. They can hold 21 troops, and they're up to about 8 or 9 attacks. So they're just when they get into battle, they're just overwhelming the enemy. But yeah. So I mean that I did that most of the day when I got home. I had an early day today, so I got home and played that. I think I just have I think I have one more town to take out. Then I should be good. Oh, what's funny is, I mean, I thought I had actually already taken out the one person, and then they somehow snuck in and captured a couple other towns I wasn't aware of, or took another town that I didn't think available. So let's see what we got here. What am I doing here? There. I don't know why we do this, but let's see here. Oh, goody. Technic within Technic. That'll be fun to take this sucker apart, that's for sure. And the next thing they got to make is the brick pliers for
Yes.
this apart.
I think they should make like tiny tweezers that you always get the sticker correct with.
Well, I mean, that's what you use the brick separators for. You just kind of lay them. You lay them. It's kind of like having a giant razor blade without having the ability to damage your fingers immensely by slicing it or anything. So the brick separators, I've learned that I think when I was building a lot of sets at the Lego store. It was kind of something that was easy to do, made a lot of sense, and you always had them handy. So You know, because you never know when you're going to need a brick separator, so you always had them real close to what you were working on. So
Yeah.
would be nice just to have. Sorry, plastic, like maybe a plastic, wrench or something type thing with almost like a tweezer type thing that could pull the Technic pins apart or something in a way that you don't damage them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Guess this piece is. So I'm just going to build this set, and we'll see where we go. I'm probably going to have to just box them all back up because they're all going to have to go out to the storage here. Hopefully next week. That's when I'll have to start moving it all. So
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's how that works. This ladder thing. Christmas set.
So let's see here.
Let's see here. Oh wait, that is not Prince of Persia, is it? No.
Obviously last weekend I didn't do so hot at selling sets. The weather was pretty bad on Saturday. Pretty windy.
Yeah.
I did sell one set. I sold the Master Wu's Dragon. I sold that. Somebody came back I think they looked at it once and came back, and I sold it for, I think probably get a good deal. I sold it for like 40. I think I had 50 on it. I don't remember what I paid for it. Probably, I'm hoping half of that, but I don't know. I mean, because probably I got it at a discount. So, but yeah, I mean, somebody looked at because I do have a friend's shopping mall I picked up at one point. I think maybe that would have gone on sale. I was like, oh, I'll pick that up. And somebody looked at that, but they looked at it a couple times, but never came back to it. So, because basically the weather went south and people started packing up early, and in the end, I ran down to Platteville and picked up some of the CMFs. So I figured I'd go down and see if they had anything on sale, but they didn't have anything on sale, but they had a box of the figs, and so I was like, I'll start feeling for figs, and that's what I did. I'm missing a piece. My bag to see if I pulled everything out of it, because my brain just isn't working. See here. I know my mind keeps yawning, but
all right. Let's see. Normal those shit. This is an arm, but
stickers? There's stickers in this one? I don't think I'm gonna apply the stickers. Ooh, I didn't never notice this before. That's kind of cool.
It's
got the different
checklist.
Yeah, come with some of the different guys. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. I've seen them do that with Star Wars before.
Fire versus Ice.
18. I need 18 city.
I think I have
selected by year.
Probably have most of them, except for maybe some of the Vulture guys.
There.
I don't see the. Let's see the sticker sheet. So I'm guessing it's someone who don't really necessarily need to apply it. So.
Perfect 18 city. All right. Let's see if this guy's head.
Chat's pretty dead tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any. Everybody must have forgot it's Friday night, or they're dealing with storms in their area.
Yeah.
It says there's one person watching. Oh, what?
Hello, one person. Whoever you might be. Oh, that. Okay, that. I know where that is. Okay. Found it. Okay, now I just need a little chicken, but I think the chicken is probably in my food bucket.
Well, see, what's funny is it's interesting because I could have sworn I started doing this a long time ago, like a year plus, and then it's like even some of the people that used to be on this stream now are doing their own streams on top of my stream, which is like, I mean, that's really great and all, but I mean, come on, really?
Yeah.
Makes me laugh. It's like, really, guys, really?
I'm just going to get minifigure bags.
It just kind of makes me laugh a little bit, you know. Maybe I should give something away, because obviously because they wouldn't be in here for me to give it away to, I guess. So
yeah, I got these from Amazon like right before Brickworld just to put minifigures in, and these work pretty well.
I actually use these guys. I like the portion bags, the vertical ones that you can get at like
mine
Target.
Mine are like these, like this big. So if I wanted to put a figure in there, it'd be like that.
Yeah, mine are I think a little bit bigger. So mine are a little bit bigger for figs. So kind of like it's one of the things where because I use them for like the CMF, so they got a little bit of everything. So
yeah. I was just using this bag so I could put the dog in here so he has all the accessories. Not that I'm selling this, but like I just like this to have all the accessories. Now where? Okay, this is probably an object. This bag has gotten pretty full, my objects bag.
Well, I actually did. Now, the one thing I did, which actually is quite humorous, I did run into somebody, or actually kind of cool. So I ran into somebody at the show at that flea market that supposedly he's a youngster, he's in high school, who's actually supposedly got 200,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Wow.
But he hasn't reached out to me, so I don't know. I mean, he was, he mentioned something about sponsorship or something, but I kind of missed that altogether. So, whoops! I lifted the bag upside down. That's not what I wanted to do.
Does he do like Lego YouTube or
no gaming?
Gaming, yeah.
Gaming and stuff. Shoot! I just dumped something in there. I didn't want to really go in there. But,
okay, so this can have the ice.
So, yeah, I mean, it was kind of interesting. We talked a little bit. I kind of laughed because obviously my goal behind this is I want the Friday Night Bricks to be kind of the kind of like for the more gamer Lego people on Friday nights, because I'm going up against Friday night high school football, so that was kind of the goal all along, was to get all that. I just gotta get the logo from Kevin's. Hopefully I'll have it here shortly, since I have been kind of been building up trade with them, so hopefully I'll start having it done here soon. So the nice thing is chances are the ones that are going up against me probably aren't planning on streaming for the 4 or 5 hours like I might, because actually I did set the duration for this one tonight at 6 hours. So we'll see if I go that long. So we'll see. Oh, how did I miss those guys?
Okay, so this actually.
Oh, okay. No, those are part of it. Okay, so
it's a part of his baked goods. I don't know why, but for some reason I like this guy's torso.
Which guy?
This dude. This chef.
Oh yeah, that's kind of it's kind of a neat sweater. Which set was that in?
I got this guy from the advent calendar last year, and it's actually, I think it's in the new one, if I'm not mistaken. It's in the new one. Yep. Yeah, it is in the new one. Let's see here. It's right there. The new guy. He's got the same torso. It's pretty cool. I liked a lot of the figures, so that's why I picked this one up. I'm like, the figures are cool. The snowman like the giant axe because I figured I could use that. The sweater or the coats I could use. I think this lady right here, I think
Yeah.
she was in a set that's actually gonna. I think it came out already. It was like a big $90 like ski resort
Yeah.
from City, and I was like, I was like, Lego's doing that because I didn't know. I thought all these figures would be like, I know they're kind of just thrown together in random, but I didn't know
Yeah.
that these guys would branch out into their own sets. Because for the Advent calendar, it's a big for my channel, it's a big story. So I make a story out of them, and then every day it's something different. So like that would add on to the next day or whatever. So it's kind of a cool concept. I just kind of make it up as I go because I don't know what's in the calendars or whatever. Forgot about this dude.
Yeah.
Lego's come a long way from having this be the book piece.
Well, yeah. I mean, but then you can't always. I mean, that's the other thing too is when we get the new parts, and you also can't complain about pricing either because everything costs money, so you got to be careful on that if you
Yeah.
want to. You can't complain and say, "Oh, I hate when everything's so expensive," but yet you get the cool stuff. So
Yeah, you get really cool parts. Like you're paying for like a lot of cool parts. Like I remember I was at a Toys R Us like way before it closed, and it was I think around November. I think I can't remember. I can't remember though. But this lady was looking for a retired Republic gunship, and she comes up to me. I was just looking around or at the Legos and stuff, and she's like, "Do you know where this is?" And I was like, I don't know. I think that's retired." And it was like a 2015 set, and that was like I think it was like 2018. I want to say. I think. Yeah. I was like, I don't think they have that one anymore. Because she was looking for it for her grandson, I think, for Christmas. But
oh yeah, it happens.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to see. I'm gonna have to go hunting for. The problem is the person that had all those subscribers was oh wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I did that wrong. Was the fact that his name is something that's actually close to the same as something else. There's a bunch of other copycats out there or something. So I mean, I haven't been able to find it when I've been looking. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the kicker. So yeah, everybody must have forgot it's Friday night tonight, I guess.
Strange.
Forgot it's Friday night. So fun. So okay, this goes this way.
Whoop. Messed that up. Pastry vendor, they call that guy. Whoop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm going to be right back. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see here. 5. Ooh. Let's see what. 7 pieces, 8 pieces. Wow, 1999. It's crazy. Refresh. There.
You're still there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just looking on Bricklink for something. Let's go number 9. Ooh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I have all that stuff. Yep. Okay. 2008. 2006, I don't have. Oh my gosh, there's too many of these things. Let's just go.
Okay, so one little vehicle's done. So he's holding a lot of stuff.
There.
Okay, I have to just put that somewhere else. Oh.
I don't know why I typed in Lego on Bricklink, but I did.
Well, you'll find something, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh wait, 2000. Wait, when did this little dude come in? 2009. Right. Yeah. Right. I think 2009. Yep. Right there.
Oh wait, does he have to stand? He might have to stand for this.
The Indiana Jones bag. Letter carrier.
How does he stand? If he stands, how does he? Oh, he must hold with one hand. Wow. Okay. I don't think that's the way to drive safely. Holding with one hand and shooting with the other. Okay. Well,
He just got to get a partner.
there you go. It's
That guy needs a partner.
not the safest mode of transportation, I think.
I think he would probably need a partner just to be, so that way you got one person to drive and then one person.
He might need some help.
Yeah. Yikes. Oh my gosh, I remember how fun this was. This one was pretty cool. I don't remember the wheelbarrow though.
So,
I'm looking at one of the old advent calendars and I don't remember it. I'm like, that was part of it? It's very strange.
So,
I got the letter carrier done.
Uh-oh, Collecting's doing homework while listening, so make sure we don't, she needs to tell us what subject. So if she's doing math, we can make sure we jot out lots of numbers. If she's doing English, we'll make sure we're talking lots of gibberish.
Social studies will talk about the history of Lego.
Well, that way we'll just, if nothing else, then we'll just, pull up the video, and that way, you can do it. Well, homework is good. I actually should be doing homework too, but my homework, I actually do some of it a little ahead of time. Actually, I don't even want to do it with my book. Actually, I'm doing, mine should be fun because mine will actually help me with my current, help me with all my websites. Let's see, where's my book? Here's my book. So I'm learning HTML5. So learning how to do websites. So eventually, if I cannot have to worry about security, I might pump my live streams through the Hope Castle website at some point, possibly in the future. We'll see. Well, welcome, Collecting. I'm not sure where everybody is tonight. I'm sure they're out there somewhere.
Partying.
I'm sure they're having lots of fun wherever they're at. So, yep. So I'm just building Chima tonight. Chima. So I'm not sure where all our favorite Chima fans are because I actually have 6 Chima sets I can build tonight. Perhaps we'll see. See if we get that far. So what kind of homework are you doing collecting? Hopefully nothing that we would be too distracting with, of course, I hope. Oh, looks like Blaze is in the house. Mr. Blaze, are you there? You might have to play with the audio. That's usually the biggest problem with Zoom is you got to click the button that says, yes, I would like to use my computer audio. I think that's the biggest kicker about this. Say something, Freak, so I know you're still here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just looking at different stuff right now. I'm still here though.
Oh, Blaze was here and he's gone. So obviously, I mean, the problem with the Zoom is we're having a little bit more issues with it. It's something where you need to make sure. You got to make sure that you're actually. Oh, Bricksmith's trying. So see if Bricksmith's audio is working. Is your audio working, Bricksmith? Maybe.
What?
Oh, okay. There you are.
Who?
Boo.
Hi.
Boo.
What are we doing here? Hi, I'm Brick Smith. Brick Freak. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yep. Glad to have
Brick
you.
Freak is a fellow Whistslug member. So
Nice. I used to live in Wisconsin.
and a very huge Incredibles fans. So be careful. Be careful what you say. He could go into a syndrome monologue if you're not careful. So be careful.
Sorry.
Ding.
Yeah, sorry.
Ding ding. Oops, that's not what I want.
Boat.
Making building mistakes is always a bad thing. I don't want to do what Kevin did this morning, and
I didn't get to see Kevin. I had a kid, so I was stuck working at work.
Well, he said he made a couple building mistakes, but hey, I mean, I wasn't really watching because I was driving technically, so it makes it a little tougher to watch while you drive when you're driving a truck.
Yeah, I got to mute for a second. It's a work thing.
So that's Bricksmith for anybody who wants to know.
Let's put this in that.
See, looks like I'm making some kind of a large. Maybe. Oh, there's the stickers. Ooh, those are some pretty sweet, snazzy stickers there. Yeah, look at that. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of brown stickers. Let's see Blaze. Let's see if Blaze comes through in the clutch here and is able to be heard.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Well, I like this Zoom program because it won't let me use my OBS dual camera setup as a camera.
Oh no!
It won't.
I can find 0 settings. Like I click the thing and it just says, "Hey, I want to use this camera right here," and there's nothing to change it.
Wow.
Because mine would let me use the broadcaster if I wanted to, or the XSplit, but I mean, I haven't really played with it too much. I mean, actually, I think what happens is, I think down the bottom, my camera gives me the ChromaCam, Logi Capture, the XSplit broadcaster, so it's not in the
here
options.
we go. I have to be in the thing and switch it. Like before, I could select it beforehand.
It's kind of it's a little touch and go,
Let's see what happens.
finicky.
So I got the OBS back up.
I kind of haven't really been using the multi-cams quite lately. I'm trying to hopefully break the internet first by getting over the 10-person mark, and so that's kind of my goal.
That'd be cool. There we go.
I'd like to get to the 25 at some point, maybe.
All right, yeah, look at that. It's all working okay. It's just you have to do it differently.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where eventually I'll do it a little bit more, but it's kind of those things where I haven't really been pushing it so much to get to that level. Besides, I did it for so long, I was like, try something different. I do like this. Looks like it's a giant It's kind of a neat vehicle. Better watch yourself, guys. You might get gored. Might get gored by my vehicle here. You know.
What set is that? I know you probably already said. What is that? This is the Mammoth Frozen Stronghold. Oh my!
Oh, yeah.
I actually have a box full of Chima tonight to build. Right?
Ain't nothing wrong with a box full of Chima.
A whole box full of Chima. Well, I mean, might as well build it now. It's going to have to be taken apart later, obviously, as I move into this new place.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. Can you have like all 10 people at once in here? Is that lovely?
I actually had 10. I've had 10.
I think it's like 25 or something, right?
My program says that the program says it'll do 100. But it'll say my computer will do 25.
100 people, good lord!
But I mean, I don't know how it works for like scrolling, because the one night we had 10, and I thought it showed 10 in here, but I can't remember if YouTube showed 10. I thought YouTube maybe only showed 9.
See if this weirdness happens. Oh, okay.
This is back on episode 68. Actually, if you look at my YouTube, it actually shows 9, but I thought we had 10, so I don't know if I need to do more scrolling or something, but
I just hid my stuff. Oh, never mind.
But the goal is with some of the bigger streams, like the 72 hour we do and the Creations for Charity 24 hours, it'd be nice to know if the capability is there.
Well, I'm about to join on my phone, see if we can't do both.
Huh?
I'm gonna join on my phone now too. We'll see if it works.
Oh, good. You're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
I do like the stuff that I can play around with here. That's cool.
Is there stuff?
Yeah, there's stuff.
Is there? What does that do?
Hello.
Video settings. Oh, I didn't even know that was there.
What?
The chat.
That I just chatted.
That's cool. Let me see what I can do here.
Okay. I'm digging this so far. It's the first time I've actually played with it. I guess I hadn't joined you any other time you started using this.
I can share too. The share does some weird stuff though when I share though, because then it forces all of us into a small thing, and then
you build on a house.
This is going to be my new. This is my new Lego storage building. Here is what I'm hoping. So there's a mezzanine up here on top, and I've been trying to get it back put on there, but it's hard. But the tan plates are all wooden shelves already in there, and then the black and brown would be all my black shelves. White would be the castle down here, and then just all my bins and stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
So are you going to build this in real life, or does this already exist in real life?
The place exists in real life. I just need to move everything, so it's all still in my storage. So, oh, look at this. Bricksmith is being double camera.
Woo!
Oh, look at that castle.
Wow.
I know.
It looks like it's the walling and the size is kind of textured a little bit after that crazy Hope Castle, which is actually going to hopefully be demolished this next year and rebuilt into a smaller scale.
Really? Because
Julie and his army of Pink Panthers will fight the Ice Bears.
Well, actually, it's actually going to be much worse than that. I'm going to finally have a volcano with lava actually destroy the parts of Hope Castle. I think.
Nice.
That'd be pretty cool.
I want to downsize it. So
I will say that even though Reed's build inspired me, someone came up with the idea to do a pink bucket castle during Kevin's Doodle stream, and that's what spurred me on to do it. I was never going to do a castle, and I want everyone to understand that the castle master will always be and forever is Reed.
Well,
I am just a lowly castle builder. I cannot even compare to the master.
There's much better castle builders. I mean, I just happen to have a large ice castle.
Are you sure, Reed? Because yours is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
nobody
Nobody else has built a castle that's translucent.
I mean, yeah, there's that. Out of plates for no less. I'm using
Well,
bricks. I'm slacking. I'm a bricklayer.
Let's see here.
Oh, is that what I'm doing? I love my wife.
Here we
What'd
go.
she
Let's see if
say?
it's in my old page.
She says I'm literally a bricksmith.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
That's not what I'm looking for.
The
For something.
Dude is
I
in
remember what
the
happened. I
bed.
had a.
figures. This
Actually, I know what I need to do.
right now.
Hey, brick freak.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what are you working on?
Oh, I just got done bagging up some old Christmas figures, and this is all the accessory little stuff.
What's your favorite theme, buddy?
Right now, probably DC, like all the
Nice.
old DC stuff.
Yeah, my wife is a big DC fan.
Yeah.
District of Columbia.
That's it. But so brick freak, did you ever have a dark age, or you just been rocking and rolling this whole time?
There
You don't look like you're in your 30s. I'm just saying.
No, I'm 17.
There you go, nailed it. All right.
Yeah. I actually had a small dark age, like 2012 to 2013, and then I think the Hobbit, first or second week got me right back into them. I'm like,
Hey.
gotta get Lake Town.
I know what you're talking about. There's a
Oh,
gathering right there.
Find it there, actually.
There you go.
My Hobbit house.
Yes,
Yeah,
flash
I have,
pants.
Hey, flash pants.
Transport built truck.
What does that button do?
Dude, this was my inspiration here.
Ooh.
The Campbell brothers at Brickworld 2012, the last year at the Westin.
You called
Castle
them
here.
Did you say Camel Brothers?
Campbell brothers.
Campbell. That makes me feel better. Okay.
And so there's a castle at one end, castle at the other end, and I think they said there was 1,200 guys in the middle here
Sweet.
somewhere.
Sweet.
And of course, the theme that year was the end of the world, and all they needed was a meteor in the middle. And I joked, I said, all you need is a meteor and one guy pointing up, and you'd win because, 1,199 guys all think they're fighting for land, and one guy knows that it doesn't matter. It's all going to be over in a matter of seconds. So.
Now, Reed, talking about Zoom for a second. The picture you showed, I saw was grainy just now.
Oh, it is. It
Okay,
is.
I don't know. I wanted to make sure you knew what time it was.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's smaller on my website, and I don't know where the good ones are at. The
I
good
got
ones
you.
are somewhere.
Cool.
They're
I
somewhere.
didn't know if it was the you said what you call it was would do weird things.
No, yeah, no. It's I got a better picture somewhere, but the ones that's on the website, and so it's probably a little distorted. And I never know where my pictures are at. That's the problem. I have too many.
Oh, speaking of pictures, do you guys want to see what I did in my photography class?
Oh
Reed
my
already-
God, yes.
So we had to bring in little stuff. So I brought in a couple Lego figures, and this is what I did. It was like a projection screen. It was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
I see the little barricade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that same effect in Iron Man 3, right? Or no? On the wall where when they killed the people, the guy would explode them or what? Anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, I actually used
Yeah.
a couple of these pieces
Nice.
for that, and then I got a couple of figures, which are in a bag in the
That's
back
cool.
behind me.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh.
cool.
Probably should have just went to the teacher and said New York City and just see if he could spaz her out, and just see,
And then my teacher was like, "Oh, here's the Legos," and I was like, "You said
Yeah.
Legos?
Why
Yeah.
would you do
Lego.
that? Get it together, lady.
These are Lego minifigures."
Hey, that's okay. Those of us that no longer work
Yeah,
for
but I
Lego,
was
we
like,
don't
no, who
want to be
cares?
the police anymore.
Yeah. So many people say Legos. It's just
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
You'd be like, no,
Like
these are
Kevin said, it's no longer our job to police anymore. So I policed it for so many years. I'm done. Fun. So what's everybody up to now? Anybody building anything exciting?
No, I'm just hanging out.
I just finished up just milling that plate. That's all.
Just building what?
I just made a Mills plate.
Oh yeah, I actually just I just took one like of that apart recently. There's my
I got to do 4
6x16
more.
gray plates that were on that one. So actually, I had a hole in the middle that went around my party rocker. So it was the old one. So I was pulling those out. I was thinking of building some more of these, more of my my step stools for minifigs.
Cave of Wonders.
I do have a few of the new knights, just a few.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. Yeah.
But they do have that really cool new translucent blue sword. So, you know.
Was
This
that
is
like
what,
12 of them there?
First draft of something I'm
Yeah,
trying
there's
to
12 of them there,
That's
and then
cool.
there's one in a box, and then here's some of the
supposed to be the
extra
Cave of
swords.
Wonders from Aladdin.
What is it now?
This is supposed to be the Cave of Wonders. I'm gonna redo this, but like I just wanted to get the shape down.
Hang on. Hold it up there. Turn it back. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
A whole new world.
All righty. I appreciate you just holding that up there. Thank you.
Is that Brittany that just sighed?
Yeah, I'll actually go grab
Why did she sigh?
actually.
It was us. She liked the build.
Let's say this is
A
what I
build
love about
my house in
instruction
Mexico.
books.
Okay, it's in this box. Okay.
This looks blue. This is blue to me. What color is that in the instruction book? It looks green almost on my
Yeah.
It's
Looks-
trans.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks
Straight
translucent.
clear.
green, but this is trans blue.
Trans green? Did somebody
It's
say
blue
trans
green.
Well, you know, that's the better stuff, you know. I actually found my blacklight flashlight earlier today.
That clear piece anymore over
Well, I don't know where it went. So I can test if stuff glows in the dark. 'Cause that's always nice to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Selling Lego last weekend did not go as well as I had hoped.
Got to find the right buyer.
Yeah, well, the weather didn't help. It was windy and it was rainy, and so
there. I
there weren't as
modified
many-
the magic carpet.
Nice.
I added studs to it.
That was the move. That was the move to make.
Because I got the princess set at Brickworld, Chicago. And I was like, I don't care about the princess, about the set. I got my Raja
There you go.
and I got the carpet. So I think that makes sense because I'm
It's a score right there.
eventually trying to make the entire Agrabah. And I actually, speaking of Agrabah, I bought this, which I still have to take it apart. It's just being displayed because I like this thing. I don't know if I'm gonna go buy another one because I love this. I like this set
What
a
is
lot.
this now? I'm sorry. I don't know.
Prince of Persia Palace.
Oh, okay.
I like
Battle
this
of
thing.
Element.
Yeah,
It's
I
cool.
like this thing a lot, but I don't know if I want to take it apart. But I need the doors and stuff for Agrabah.
It's a cool castle. It's pretty neat. Definitely, if you like a lot of the tans and the flesh colors,
Yeah.
you know, had a lot of those in there.
Only Prince of Persia set I got is the ostrich race set.
Oh,
I have a few of those. I have a couple of battle elements. I took 6 of the little attack set this last weekend, but didn't sell any of those.
Yeah. Another one of my favorite themes would probably be, well, probably DC, probably Harry Potter, Marvel, and then maybe Creator, and then
Here you go.
I
This
don't
was
Well,
my
I like a-
setup at the.
different ones.
This was my setup when I was at the little flea market. Oh. So I had a canopy with sides, 3 sides. I had the shelf and stuff in the pockets and stuff. So
Nice.
I
I
had a little bit of
it.
everything. So I had some Power Miners, had some Prince of Persia, some Cities, some Star Wars.
Prince of Persia is a lot like an Aladdin theme,
Yeah, he's got that vibe to it.
secretly. Like
Yeah.
Lego's secretly made Aladdin.
Yeah.
Along with the one Orient Express set with the monk with the
Mm-hmm.
Elephant.
Yeah,
I actually have that figure somewhere.
that's awesome. Hey boys, it's nice to meet you, Lego Freak. I got to cut out, man. Or, I'm sorry, Brick Freak. Excuse me, sir.
Lego Freak is somebody else entirely.
I know.
The Lego Freak is someone else.
And
Reed,
you've met Lego Freak in person.
I know. He doesn't look anything like Lego Freak. I'm sorry, Brick Freak.
Fine.
But Reed, thanks for having me.
Later.
Goodbye, y'all.
Peace outside.
Double wide. Leave the
Okay,
meeting.
so now what am I doing here? Something doesn't seem right here. Oh, okay. Maybe.
That's not right.
Sorry.
Well, I think I was trying to put it in incorrectly, and it just didn't work.
You
What?
broke it.
I'm surprised nobody's requested for my friend tonight.
Chester?
I think Chester's going to make an appearance.
Ooh.
He's hugging his Mountain Dew, so I don't know. I mean, he might not.
That's what I
Be doing much.
Oh,
I hugged my Mountain
speaking
Dew
of
as well.
Chester, hold on. Let me see. I swear I still have the picture. Let me try to find it on my phone. iCloud storage.
The best picture of Chester is him sitting at the frickin' guarding my frickin' thing and was like, guarding my castle. And I said, "Yep, that's gonna be a tough one."
This is a really good picture, Chester.
Oh yeah, yep. Chester was going after those little squirrels.
Nice.
In the nut room from Willy Wonka.
I just don't think he'd want to use like 20 or 30 of that size Chester in that build. That might be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
So what's Blaze you building? They're sorting or doing anything tonight?
No, not really. Like, I wasn't even I wasn't stream ready, and then I was just eating, and I finished that up, and then I was like, well, let's come down here. I got a video I have to make, and I sat down here, and then I got an invite from Julian, and I was like, well, hell, I'm sitting here, so I might as well. And then I got an invite from you, and then Julian ended his stream. I was like, well, I'll jump over to Reed's stream, but I don't really have anything handy to build. That's
Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes.
I mean, I got the shrimp
That's
shack,
why
but I don't want to build it yet. I got the
Oh,
shrimp shack, but I don't want to build it yet.
I don't have that one.
that's why I went out to storage today and
And I
kind
have
of was
the
like,
bus,
I need to build something.
Which other one do you have?
The bus.
The bus. Oh, that's a cool one. I still got to get that one. I have the Ghost Lab, and then I've got
Yeah, I got that one too.
the Graveyard.
I don't understand what's with the little tire rack thing just in the back. Just
I thought that middle white part would like turn or something.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I'm like, okay, so that's just I guess you just stick the dude there or something. Maybe you're supposed to store the ghost head there
Maybe.
when not in use, you know.
Yeah. Jack is...
And then I built the juice bar.
Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, I've seen that go on like websites for like I saw somebody selling it for $15.
I'm assuming that they're going to sell them at some point in the future because when I went there and they rang that up first before they rang up the rest of my stuff, and it popped up $12.99,
Oh yeah.
and then it became free once they added my purchase.
Well, I was going to say the one thing I saw recently was that wasn't that plant the Rex plant animal or whatever thing. Wasn't that polybag something that was at GWP at one point?
Yes. Yeah. Now
I
Walmart
found that recently. That's been at Walmart lately. So it's one of those things where it's like,
Just wait a little bit and it'll appear.
eventually you'll get it. Yep.
Yeah, that's what did I get? No.
yeah, someone will have it eventually. Generally, is how it works, you know.
Target might.
Yeah, I mean during the seasonal stuff is when you got to hunt. That's probably, and I haven't really been.
Well, I went to my Target and they got the Halloween section set up, and I didn't see any polybags over there. Like usually they have a couple.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes that or they wait until towards closer to Halloween. Sometimes you put it out too early, then you're out of it by the time Halloween comes around. So
There you go. Yeah.
they might give it some time and see. I don't know. I mean, I still haven't been in a Target in a week or two. I know they had the one Target had lots of Disney figs, But I mean, I haven't been in there looking for any of the new CMFs. I mean, actually, I've been finding them at Walmart. I mean, I need to cut back right now. I mean, I need to sell some sets here before I really go crazy.
I need to sell some Skylanders. That's what I'm trying to get rid of.
But
Trying
I
to
mean,
get rid of the.
Have next to no value anymore.
Yeah, they don't. I can't sell them on eBay. Like I'm trying to do eBay, but nobody's buying them. One lady bought this starter kit for me for $10. I was like, I get $10.
What you're gonna have to do is find, the couple of rare ones that are worth something, and then package them in a lot with all the other ones that you don't want. And you're like, here you go. This is your lot that you can get.
That or you gotta
bid up for the one they want, and they'll just take the rest of them.
there you got to part stuff out because, like me, I'm sitting on probably, God, I don't even know, a couple hundred of the dimension kits. So I'm probably gonna have to part them out for the figs and stuff. Nice thing is by the time I part mine out, hopefully Brick5 will have sold most of his.
Yeah, like I got Lego sets that I'm gonna just wait and take to Brick World and try to do the sell them at the garage sale. Because I don't want to put them on my eBay because the Elastigirl set's only going for like $23 right now. I'd better wait till.
Well, just remember, I mean, just like everything else, I mean, people that are Lego people at the Brick World, they're going to probably be looking at pricing a little bit even more than what you might think. So you got to be careful too. If it's only getting so much, I mean, it might only get that much there too.
I would seriously price it at like $35 at the 40 or 35.
Because I mean, I had tons of stuff at Brick World and I didn't sell hardly anything. I mean, I sold a couple things.
Yeah, I bought
some of what I sold was some
dagger.
of the.
Yeah.
Huh?
I bought that Fight for the Dagger set.
Yeah, I mean, some stuff, it's, some of the older stuff probably sells better than some of the newer stuff, but I guess it's just.
Did you ever sell
just
that garbage truck, the Toy Story one?
Huh?
Did you sell that garbage truck, the Toy Story one?
Probably not. I probably had it with me this weekend.
Yeah. That's a cool set. That was one of the sets that I never got. Looking back at them on those. I didn't get the train.
It's right there on the bottom shelf. It's right there on the bottom shelf in the middle there that you see the green trucks right down there. See him?
Yep, right there.
Yeah, he was there. SpongeBob Hospital's right next to it. I took
nice.
I took the Indiana Jones stuff too.
Did that sell?
No. Well, no. The Temple Escape has got a price. I put a price of $275 on it. So.
That's a lot.
So I mean, a lot of the stuff has got higher prices, but I mean, I just got to find the right flea market, I guess, to where I can sell some stuff. I guess like I said, it's all about finding the right place to sell and who's looking for it. And like I said, I've been sitting on it for so long. A lot of stuff, some stuff might end up going for retail. I mean, even though it's 5 years old, or 10 years old. Yeah, that's kind of the kicker. Is sitting on it but to get rid of it, I might have to make concessions just to get rid of it. So.
Yeah, I remember the little. Reed, do you remember the little Diagon Alley box?
The little one.
Yeah, like the micro scale one.
I'll
go grab it.
I don't know if I ever really got that one. I think I remember it, but I mean, see, I didn't go after everything. There were a lot of GWPs. I just was like, eh.
Yeah, I went after this because I got for Christmas. My parents got me the big Hogwarts, so I just got this with it, and it's still in the box, sealed, because I'm scared to open it because I'm like, the value. Go to Brick World, I find it sealed. I ask the kid what he wants for it. This kid wants $50 for it. I'm like, pass. This one, I'm trying to find it at a cheaper price than $50.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, everything's a hunt, right, Blaze? You just got to find it in the right place,
Exactly.
Like I found
actually right now, I'm not even really looking at sets. I'm looking at more or less pieces right now, so that's why I'm trying to get rid of a lot of sets.
I'm looking for Agrabah pieces, pretty much. Like,
because that's the thing is, I mean, once I get to this new place, I will probably have an idea of how many pieces I've got, but I would have to guess I'm at least in the 1 million to 2 million range somewhere, is what I'm guessing. Just because I bought so much.
Every piece from all the sets that you have. Just calculate all the pieces from all the sets that you have, and then add all the bulk
Well, Brickset has it, but I mean that's Brickset. I mean, for me, I have lots of pieces. If you think of the castle's got close to 80,000 just 1x2 clear plates, and then you add the mills and all that. So let's see. Let me see. I'll look at my stuff.
Go away.
And I think
just dropped a
because
piece.
Brickset will actually give you an idea of kind of how much you got. So in terms of what I have, actually,
Yeah.
does it give me a piece count?
Speaking of the Harry Potter advent calendar that I actually got 2 of those.
I don't know.
I got 2 of those because of the value.
Well, they have piece counts for 1,963 of my sets, and that has 604,000 pieces from just sets.
That's a lot of
Just sets. And then you have to think of, I bought 200, 300 Pick-a-Brick cups over the years. I mean, you look at this. Look at this bag. This bag right here of just cones. 1,800 cones in that bag. So I mean, and you have to remember, I just have so much stuff. That's the thing. So I mean, granted, I don't have lots of like 2x4 bricks. I'm starting to get some through the through Wislug, through the incentive draft. Did you participate? Did you get anything yet?
No, I'm saving my points so I can get something big.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, you know what? I'll take some of the stuff I can get. While I can get it. And
yeah, because last time, the last thing I got from them was the Statue of Liberty architecture one. So I'm like, I'm gonna save my points for a little bit.
Well, I mean, I've been looking at some of the big stuff, but I think what for right now,
I could have gotten another Millennium Falcon. I could have gotten another Force Awakens Falcon. But I'm like, do I really want to use my points on that? I was like,
I can use more brick, and so with the white brick and having a giant like snow environment, I figured that'd be a good thing to get. I think I put down to get some more of those giant eagles.
Which eagles?
The ones from the Angry Birds or whatever.
The giant eagle.
Yeah, that giant one. So I think I'm gonna get a couple more of those. They'll guard some of my areas of my castle, I guess.
That's cool. I didn't know which eagle because I know the Hobbit had eagles.
No. I
was gonna say Hobbit eagles are on there. I'm getting a bunch of those because those will be cool to fly around Agrabah.
I'm just waiting to see what shows up on the.
I gotta get parrots. I gotta get a couple
bulk
parrots
this next year.
Agrabah. Our picks should be like things that we would use. Well, of course, but like yours should be like, I don't know.
What's that thing called that the translucent blue, like the deer or whatever?
Stag.
The stag, yeah. I mean, if the stag shows up, I mean that's probably a good option for me. But I'd really be kind of hoping these trans blue swords show up.
Yeah, I think that would be. So, could you pick printed pieces or?
What kind of printed pieces are you thinking? And I'll let you know.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, what would be cool?
Because sometimes it depends on what it is for printed. If it's licensed, like Star Wars and Harry Potter and some of that stuff, you probably won't see it.
Yeah, but like, what if, say for example, I think this is probably licensed, but like I wanted like 25 of this.
Well, it might. I mean, what is it from? What set?
The Aladdin Jasmine set.
Maybe
the old one.
Because if it doesn't have like an actual license on it, if it doesn't say Aladdin or it doesn't say Disney, perhaps it might show up. I mean, that's kind of
2008. The Lego Group.
Huh?
This says 2008. The Lego Group.
No. On the front, on the graphic part of it. If it doesn't say like Disney or anything like that on it, and it's just basically it'd be like a graphic piece, so they might put it in there just as a
cool.
Yeah, if it had like a picture of Aladdin or a picture of Jasmine, chances are no, it wouldn't show up.
Yeah. But anything that's just that just has a fancy thing. I mean, we do see those.
Yeah.
Do I even have my list?
So Reed, do you know what extra dimensions stuff you have that you're needing to part with?
If you go, you want to go to Brickset? I'll kind of tell you how to find me.
Because there's some.
Oh my
that I
gosh,
still need.
I have a cool idea now.
Because me at Brickset, I have like one of the longest names out there. Actually, that reminds me. I need to send a text or a message to my friend and say, hey, if you see this, John, let me know. They found something, and I was like, oh yeah, that would be a cool thing to remind my friend about.
Where's my good Joker figure? I have like 5 Jokers in here.
Okay, Brickset.
Still gotta go on Brickset. All right. Okay, it's an Aladdin spoof, but instead of calling the film Aladdin, let's call the film Joker. I can show you the world.
Nice.
Joker and Harley Quinn are on the magic carpet. I'll probably end up putting this into my Agrabah right behind the magic carpet race. Like the big race or something. I don't know. Sky race. And then it'll have like
let me know when you're there and I'll tell you how to get
Batman in the Batcopter flying over. Stop in the name of squeamishness.
What your name is?
I am the Vision Islands Reed, all one giant word.
Vision Islands Reed.
Yeah, the Vision Islands Reed.
The
Vision Islands Reed. And I can't tell if that's searched because there we go.
And so if you look at like because you can actually search like members in the search thing, and then when you find me, it should say collection.
Yep, that's what I'm clicking now.
And then theme, dimensions,
Lego Dimensions.
I have mostly all of them. I think I'm missing a couple of the Ninjago ones.
That was a pretty fun game though. Lego Dimensions.
I've got it set up behind me. I haven't really played too much of it.
This stupid ad popping up in the middle when I'm trying to scroll.
Huh?
This stupid ad keeps popping up in the middle while I'm trying to scroll in there.
Because like the big one would be that I'd have the most of would be like Krager. I have 34.
Well, hey, did you count the one that you got from me?
I need a Krager. That's incidentally one on my list that I need.
Yeah, because Krager, because I was hoping for some crocodile prisoners. Now they're allies. I have 18 Lavels.
Isn't it?
I need an Emmett.
Which one?
I'm pretty sure I don't have Emmett.
Emmett, I probably should have.
Have Benny either.
I have. Huh? I know I've got Emmett somewhere. He's in probably one of my bins.
Benny, it says I got 3.
Some
of these numbers are even off because I keep finding more in other boxes, and I was like, "What the heck?"
I might need Legolas as well.
Yeah, Emmett, I have 6. Oh, Legolas, I have a bunch. I have 4.
Legolas is an awesome character.
Gimli, I have 7.
I know I've got Gimli.
Because some of those had those cool figs, and I was like, "Oh, I should have that." And of course, you got to have with the Wizard of Oz. I had to have the Wicked Witch, and I haven't pulled her out yet to stick her with the rest of them. So
I've got I got the Wicked Witch the day Dimensions came out, actually, because I really wanted her. Because I was like, "Ooh, now Lego's never gonna make Wizard of Oz stuff. This is gonna be it."
Would you say, Blaze?
Sensei Wu. That's one that I need.
Oh, is he that? Okay.
Ninjago guy, Aquaman. I need him. Golden Lloyd, I need him.
Which one?
Lloyd, the gold one.
Was he the one that was with the special promo pack, I think?
No, that was Green Lantern or Green Arrow was with the.
I've got Green Arrow.
There was a Lloyd that was with the promo packs too, I think.
Oh yeah, at Target they threw in the Lloyd if you bought a starter kit for a little.
Yeah, I think that's how. I think I might have.
Right before he
came out. Have both actually.
That was right before he came out as like a regular pack. I think. And like that was one of the only that was how they got people to buy the starter kit.
Oh shoot! Then I made a mistake.
It wasn't selling that well. So then
I need the Teen Titans Go team pack.
I gotta get that one too. I gotta get Cyborg.
That was one of the last couple to come out, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think I have a couple of those. I think I picked them up because I think the colors were cool. I mean, some of them were just too. I mean, because I think what was funny was when all the stuff was going on sale for
And I need
the
Starfire.
huh?
Starfire.
Oh, I need her too. I have the regular Starfire figure.
Yeah, I think. See, and I collected a couple of those just because I knew.
Look, where'd you go? There she is. Found her. I've got this Starfire. The
I
DC
don't have
Comics
no
one.
Starfire at all. Hey, what's up, Jigglepuff?
Jigglepuff?
Oh,
Who's that?
yeah, I hid my chat. That's
All right, let's go.
yeah. You have to just let me know because, like I said, I got a bunch.
Yeah, I'll get down there. I got a couple different piles of them sitting around, and I need to see what I need yet. But I think those are. Well, I know for a fact I need Sensei Wu. I never got that one for some reason, and I don't know why.
Yeah, because I think I might have got him both in the. I know I got him in the starter pack, and I think I also might have got him at least one in the in the actual bag type thing or whatever.
And I'm going to the toy show again this weekend. Every time I go, people always have Dimensions packs, but they always have like Gimli, which I already have like 4 extras of.
Have them where? Where do you have them? Where do you go and they have them?
Toy show.
Oh. Well, I mean, and that's what's funny is, well, Gimli was a dwarf, and I mean, so it's one of those things where, I mean, he's a cool figure, and so, I mean, that's why I think I bought most of the ones I bought was because of the figures.
I think that the Dimensions were the last what am I trying to say? The Dimensions Lego Lord of the Rings were like the last Lord of the Rings figures ever to be produced.
Well, the Excalibur Batman, his sword was pretty cool, so I picked him up kind of for that.
Oh, this guy? Hold on.
I got one of those.
But
I wouldn't
the one
mind
I
having
thought was
one of them just to have an
He's
extra.
in this bin. Excalibur Batman.
Yeah, see, the one I bought the probably the most of that ended up being a really sweet deal at the time, if I can find it, was the. Wow, why does it not even show up here?
Well, were you
Gremlins. I have 11 supposedly of the Gremlins pack.
That's a cool one. I have one of them.
I have one.
The Gremlins by the firehouse.
So, well, the nice thing is I have an ice castle, so I might need to put some of the Gremlins on one side and then have some water and then have the other ones suddenly appear. And
yeah, Stripe. Yeah, I'll go grab those figures from my firehouse.
I bought the last Gimli that I seen at the toy show because the guy only wanted $1 for it.
oh well, yeah.
Cheap?
Was it still sealed or?
Yeah, it's still sealed.
Hopefully everything's still in it. Hopefully.
I was like, yeah, I'll take that for $1.
Stripe and then Gizmo.
Yeah, I ran across like when they started selling those things on sale. Actually, unfortunately, I came across one of the starter packs that somebody had actually opened and actually put like some of it together and then returned it like built but missing like all the figs. I thought that was great.
Oh, that's dumb.
That's okay. You can go to Walmart right now and get those figs. You can buy any Lego movie and they're packed with special 3-pack of figures, and it's the 3 starter pack figs.
Yeah. Probably because
Really?
there's so many of those lying around.
Yeah, I'm sure Lego emptied their warehouse with them.
Well, what's funny is I do have, and I picked up, I think I have, of the starter sets, I have
You got Hermione.
1, 12, 16, 21 starter sets. And that might even, I don't know if that includes the 12 starter packs that I actually have separate, like the boxes. And I bought so many because they were cheap. And I'm like, okay, well, the pieces will be cool. And that's how I was really going to do all my early, like portals and stuff.
Jigglepuff says he's got a couple extra bases for Dimensions.
Yeah, I mean, I've got more if anybody needs them. I got lots. Yeah, because I unboxed all the PS4s that had the Supergirl, and I think I bought like 10 or 12 of that one. Because when they went to $15 and Supergirl was going $35 on the internet. I'm like, well, crap. This is a stupid if I don't buy it,
That's what I did.
Get the Hermione figure.
I got a PS4 starter kit on clearance. I've bought the starter kit 3 times because I bought it once when it first came out, and then I bought it again when they packed Supergirl in with it. And I took all the parts out. I traded the game itself back in, so I've got an extra base and all the parts. And I took the Supergirl and kept that sealed. And then I got another one on clearance for like $17, and I pulled the Supergirl out, opened that Supergirl, and then I taped the box back shut. I gave it to Bricksmith for Christmas, and with a note that says, "P.S. I kept Supergirl." He opened it live on the stream, thought he had got Supergirl, and then read the thing afterwards. He's like, "Oh."
That would have been good. I wish I would have seen that one. But yeah, well, if he still needs a Supergirl, I probably have a bunch. So I know I at least have, because I've had 2 that have been went to Brickworld with me, and they went to the sale this last weekend. So I know I have 2 there, and I have more somewhere else. So,
Reed, you got the Hermione figure for Dimensions?
Probably.
Because I know I need her. That was like it for the Potter figs.
See, what I might have to do is I might have to like bring my dimensions with me in a monitor and be like, okay, here, open it up on site so I can load the stuff real quick. Load the discs, and then I can,
Well, but it doesn't save to the game. It'll just register that like you had the character at one time, but then you still can't use them.
Yeah, but you could probably buy the disc somewhere, I suppose. I guess I could buy the disc actually too.
I've seen people buy the discs off of eBay. Just the disc, no character.
Yeah, so basically I've got, I think it looks like I have 1 of her.
I got E.T. somewhere.
Well, yeah, E.T. was cheap, so I bought, because he was another fig that was worth money.
Here.
I got 4 of him.
On my bin.
I gotta remember to I need to open him up because when I do aliens and stuff, he's a very unique looking alien. So I need to have.
Yeah. Oh, guess what, guys? I have 13 Frozones.
You have too many Frozones. You need to
I've
build them
got
into a
Frozone
mock.
army.
Build them into a mock, and then 13 won't sound so bad. 13 Frozones by themselves.
You need 13 Frozones. You need Frozone like building the ice castle.
Yes.
Like a whole bunch of them just freezing things and building the castle.
Yeah, I mean, Frozone, if you use them in a mock, then it doesn't sound so weird. But 13 without being in a mock. Like these castle guys, they'll be fighting somewhere. So you'll see them, and they'll be like, oh.
They could fight my 13 Frozones.
Yeah, they could. They're fighting with ice swords. They're probably going to kill Frozone. It's going to be a sad match, but okay.
Yeah, but then Frozone could just make an ice wall like he did with the Omnidroid in the first Incredibles movie.
Yeah, he could. I
Make
can't
an ice
guarantee
wall.
that'll work, but he could.
And then Mr. Incredible can come up with the big Omnidroid claw and just zip it right through the wall, and then there goes all the guys.
So, yeah, you have to let me know. Yeah, and brick sets should be pretty close to accurate, even though I did find some stuff after I moved. I'm going, wow, is that part of my list? I don't remember. That seems like it probably might not be part of the list. So, yeah.
E.T. and Sloth join the battle.
Put E.T.'s head on Sloth's body.
E.T. and what?
Oh, you'll see what I'm going to.
Rocky Road.
Oh.
And do you guys want to see my other experiment?
I think I bought one.
Hey guys, it's me.
It looks like he laid out on the beach and suntan too much.
Actually, the best one that'd probably be it.
The baby.
Would be, I think it should be on. What's his name from Star Wars?
Greedo.
No, should be part of. Should put his head on Jar Jar.
Oh my gosh, my Star Wars bin's in my basement. Darn.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna have to get off here. I had a long day, and I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, we'll catch you later.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Have a good stream. How do I end here?
How do you just hit
Another funny
the?
one before you leave.
Stop video.
I think you get. Does yours say leave meeting on the bottom? You just say
Yep,
leave
there it
meeting
is.
up.
I see it. It
We
was
have
sitting down in the
Well,
corner.
we have a mutated sloth.
There we go. He got wet. 8 after midnight.
He
That's
ate a
not
big
good.
Ruth bar after midnight.
That's right.
He's half human.
Road. Have a good night, guys.
Road.
Sounds good.
Funny movie.
And we're back to 2. Ba, 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 ba. This, I don't know what all this is, but this is interesting and exciting and crazy all at once. So we get this.
You have the Friends set yet, Reed?
The what?
The Friends set?
What Friends set?
The not the Friends theme, but the Friends idea set.
Oh no. Not probably gonna get it.
I probably will get it later.
I mean, I basically, I mean, there's a lot of idea sets that there's some that I've got and there's some that I haven't, but that's kind of one that I really haven't really thought the need to get. I mean, I you know, it's possible I could end up with it if I see it at the right price somewhere, but
Yeah, I don't.
it's not on my
Pro,
must-have
but-
list. I'd rather have a UCS Falcon before I have a Friends set.
Mhm. Yeah, I like the parts out of it because I just like all the modern parts. I can easily use them for different things.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm pretty much avoiding sets at a whole. I mean, other than like the CMFs and little things like that, because of the fact of just how much I've got, I need to really concentrate on pieces, and so sets are kind of. I mean, some sets I might try and get, but I mean, it's kind of things where I need to kind of conserve money. And now, if I could start selling some sets, then it would open up more possibilities. But till that happens, I'm kind of.
My latest thing I sold so far, I sold a Mewtwo Pokemon amiibo to my friend for $15. So the price so my friend got a sweet deal because I sold it to him for the price that he originally came out as.
Yeah.
That works because my friend got a sweet deal and I got money.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, I mean, like the one set I sold this last weekend, I mean, I probably sold it close to retail. But the thing is, I mean, obviously, kind of wanted to get rid of it. The goal is to obviously try to sell. So, I mean,
Yeah. You can make
only
money.
thing where just because we all think it's worth money doesn't mean it's necessarily going to get money, and that's kind of always the kicker behind everything, and that's kind of what sucks is. I mean, and that's to me. I mean, I probably didn't bring all the right stuff. I probably should have bought or brought some. This is a cool piece too. I probably should have bought some of these if they ever show up on.
That's cool.
On Lugbowl. And they might have, and I passed on them, but I probably should have got them because those would be pretty cool. I might have to go look and see if they still exist out in the wild, and I could probably use them for something. But I might have picked up a couple at one point, but I don't think I have in a while. So let's see this.
I still got my Davy Jones up on my wall. My Davy
I have
Jones.
these pieces left.
I've got 2 of Davy Jones. So if I sold both of them, I could probably at least get like almost $200.
Is he worth that much these days, really?
I think he's worth like 150 something. I don't know.
Well, you know, I mean, you never know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell my Davy Jones though. I like him. He's a cool fig to have.
Interesting. That one must not go all the way in.
Yeah, I've got Macus too. He's like 75 though. Davy Jones is like second guy or first.
On to bag 4.
Yeah.
Hey, Kittenville. Hi and bye, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
I'm not getting very far on my build tonight, but I'm building.
I'll have to bring you over because I want to show you my what I just did. It's pretty cool. Okay. Now that I have the computer, I'm just gonna bring this over here to show you what I did. Okay. So I put these guys up here on top of the firehouse.
Cool.
I just think that looks cool.
I'm definitely not calling that fire department if I have problems.
No, because it's for it's the Ghostbusters firehouse.
Well, I just don't. I don't have confidence in those firefighters. You know.
Oh yeah, they're just the other Steven Spielberg figures because they don't make any Jaws guys yet. I don't think they will ever make Jaws. They might. I don't know. Is that movie too dark?
You know, with the way Lego's been going, I don't think anything is out of the ordinary at this point. I mean, anything's possible. So
yeah, because Lego's been doing a lot. Like, I didn't think they would do Friends. I thought he would get an Office set, but I think Fat Mojo built.
Well, they did pick a bunch of sets. You know, the other three they just picked recently were the
Sesame Street. That one's gonna be cool.
And the pirate set and the piano. They picked all three.
Oh, nice.
All three will be sets. I mean, because I think somebody was talking about it. Oh, which one's going to be? It was on Slack, and I was like, actually, if you read the article on Brothers Brick, they all were selected, so it could be kind of interesting.
That's going to be fun.
The pirate set is something I'd have to save for. That one I want. Well, I still want the tree house too, so I got a couple. I definitely
the tree house. I got to still.
Tree house and the pirate set are two that I really want. The rest of the sets are out there. I'm not super.
I want the pirates and the Sesame Street just because I think that'd be cool to have all those figures.
Well, I think the pirate set just is a cool mock. If you're building pirate stuff, would be kind of cool. Just to...
I know who's going to be first in line for that one.
Who?
Fred.
Yeah, he did say on Slack that he'd be. Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be one of those things where, so long as it looks like they said, I mean, like we've always seen over the years, that sometimes sets get kind of a drastic change from when they're designed.
Yeah. Looking at the Flintstones that they took out Pebbles and Bam Bam and Dino.
So hopefully it won't be too much of a change. So we'll see. That's the kicker. Is the goal is to make sure that when they build it for sale, they don't take out too much of the really cool elements that make it as special as it is.
When are those coming out? Next year?
Probably next year. I mean, everything. I mean, even when I worked for Lego, you always knew that it was. I mean, you're talking because I mean they still have to redesign it for set, you know, to make sure it'll work as a set and all that. So I mean, you're probably talking next year sometime. It takes a lot of time to get all that done because I mean, plus a lot of that stuff. I mean, and that's the goal. I mean, hopefully people are really paying attention when they're building these designs and picking pieces that are, you know, fairly common and that have been around for a while that, you know, might not leave the market anytime soon. Because that's the other thing too, is they probably got to go through and see, hey, is this a current mold? You know, how easy is it to make it? You know, can we, you know, how soon can we get it into production and all that stuff? So that's kind of, and that's, I think in the old days, I think that's where Lug Bolt came from almost a little bit, was like some of the elements that made the list seem like it was a lot of stuff that they probably had extras of, maybe from themes that weren't super popular. Now that they've shifted the program to getting the list in spring, it's one of those things that makes it a little bit more interesting. So, I mean, you actually have generally more on the list because it's at the start of the production year. So.
Yeah.
Because in the old days, you'd get whatever was at the end of the production year, which means a lot of stuff might already be, you know, they've already stopped production for the year. So it means your chance of getting it are pretty slim at that point. So, I need to probably ask to make sure he was asking about that recently for emails and stuff, and I'm hoping hopefully I sent all that stuff I needed to Andrew to participate with you guys this year. So that's the goal. I mean, obviously, I probably have my list from last year that I can look at, and probably have a list of a good dozen or so items that are probably at the top of my list for this year, provided nothing new comes out that is cooler. And that's kind of what I always taught my guys in Denver was, hey, look at the previous year's list and get yourself some ideas, because if the list doesn't change a lot, then you actually know where a good starting point is, and then you don't have, that much time of deliberation in terms of what you want to pick. Because the lists are something that are always kind of around, so at least they have been in previous years. Once you've got it, the list is out there. You've got it. You save it. You put it somewhere, and then
just making this random flower out of extra pieces.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just building something random.
It could be a micro scale of something. You never know. Might not be.
Yeah.
Might have to be an actual flower. I know somebody recently. One of the people I follow on not Twitter, Instagram, actually built a micro scale of her carnival stuff, which is pretty cool. So.
Oh, that's cool.
So sometimes you'd be amazed in terms of what you can build when you put your mind to it. There's lots of good stuff out there.
Ooh, okay. I made like a stand for this thing. Tripod stand.
There you go.
That's kind of cool.
I get flames to shoot.
Keep that together for a little bit. And then, what was I going to get? Something. I don't know.
So,
Get. Oh yeah, this is my custom young Commissioner Gordon I made.
Cool.
Younger version for my Arkham series that I'm going to eventually put into production.
Yeah.
Like all stop motion and stuff. Because now I've got my computer, so I can.
Yeah, that's the other thing I'm hopefully going to have room to do is when I get over to this new place is be able to do some stop motion. That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Oh, man. Just because
You watch any of those stop motion movies at all?
Huh?
You watch any of those like stop motion movies?
Which one? What do you mean? Just movies that somebody's made, or
like Chicken Run and all those and stuff, like the Aardman movies?
Nice job, dude. Jude, I actually don't have all the 19s. I've gotten a bunch of them. I actually have been collecting kind of while I've been out looking for myself for like more of the nights. I've been kind of grabbing Kevin's too. So working on some trades of sorts. Since he can do something for me and I can find him the figs. So I sent him all the Disney 2 figs. And so now I just got to hunt for these other guys. So just takes time. My hands have issues once in a while. They just kind of, you feel so many figs and your hands just go numb. It's crazy. Yeah. But I've only checked the Walmarts. I haven't really hit the Targets yet, so I need to kind of look and see. Hopefully they'll start having as many as they've had of other stuff too. That's the kicker. Because Walmart's generally don't have as much as Targets. The Targets usually, if they've got them up by the kiosks and stuff, up by the registers, they usually have a ton of them. I don't know. I think the one on the west side or the one over by West Town. One of them has just a ton of the Disney figs at the registers. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously I haven't really been looking a ton for them, so
Yeah, I've got all the Disney figs, so I just in 13 Frozone, so I just stopped looking for them. Cause I'm like, I don't really necessarily need these. Cause more of them would be. I don't really need them right now.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's I mean, once you know you've got a use for them, then anything you're looking for is always a good thing to have. So. What the heck is this guy? Oh, well, I didn't realize I had that on there.
Just a little bit bigger. There we go. What's this? Huh. Okay, get out of that. There we go. Whoop. Messed that up.
I did put that on the wrong side. So, this side, this side, this side. Oh, hey, Haley. Welcome. Everybody's doing pretty good, I think. Not as exciting as always, but hey, we've had some people in. Yeah, so yeah, here's some of my extras, Juju. I got some of the knights, some of the bat knights. So that's kind of the extra one I've been looking for the most part. And of course, the dog one is one of the pooper scooper, whatever, is one of the toughest ones to find extras.
I found that one pretty quickly.
Huh?
I found that one pretty quickly. You just got to search for two dogs.
Well, but the problem is just like anything else, you might have found it pretty quickly. The problem is there aren't very many in the boxes.
In the box.
I've been in.
Yeah. I think those are fresh out of the box.
The boxes have been pilfered. So, I mean, once Target starts putting tons of them at the registers where there's like tons of them, then you might end up finding a little bit more, because if they're putting out, boxes upon boxes, then you've got that chance where you can find a lot more. So that's kind of the goal. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haley, actually it is pretty easy, because basically on the bottom, here, I'll show you. Actually, basically, let me see if I can share my screen here. Share. I don't know if it'll let me share the main screen without making it look kind of funky. Oh, actually, I can't share. Oh, actually, you know what? Basically, at the bottom, all your menus are at the bottom. So on the left side, it's got your mic stuff. Next to that, okay, sorry. But on the bottom, it's got like a more button, and mine right now says stop live stream, but normally it would have either YouTube stream, live stream YouTube, live stream Facebook, and you just click on it, and it automatically links me into YouTube, and then I just sign in, and then it goes live, and then and then it'll link me to my live stream on YouTube. But it's not like Google Hangouts on Air, where you actually had something in YouTube and did it. So this is less of a planning one than Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts on Air, I'd go into my YouTube channel, click on the one I already had planned that was already sitting out in YouTube, and then open it up and go. This one, I opened this up first, and then I just click go live, and it clicks me live and goes me out to YouTube. So it's kind of more of an instant type kind of thing. I still set the meeting. I set the meeting at like 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon on Zoom, and then just click the meeting, and then send out the invite and everybody just clicks in. So I mean, it's pretty easy to do. I mean, and the Zoom will host a lot more people. So that's why I was kind of looking. I am paying the monthly fee for it. And actually, that reminds me, I think I'm going to have to pay the next monthly fee here pretty soon. So I better be paying attention to that. But I mean, I think it was, I don't know, $5 or $10 a month or something to do the extra one, to do the streaming. But Zoom will do 100. My computer will only do 25. And as you've seen, we haven't been over 10 yet. So hopefully one of these nights we'll try and break the internet and go over 10. So
Get to 11.
well, I want to try and get to 25 at least. Well, the goal is I want to try it for 2 reasons. One, we have 72-hour stream, and there is an option to oh, wow. Multiple participants can share simultaneously. I don't know what that means. Interesting. Oh. So actually, I have it. So actually, multiple participants could share. So basically, you have that option is 2 people could be sharing, or right now I had it checked at 1. So you could have multiple people sharing. I don't know how that works. The other thing was I can share. I thought there was a way to share hosting. When I set it up, I can have an additional host or whatever, which would be good for like 72 hours. So let's say I start it. I mean, I think it only does 24 hours though. I think I'd have to look and see. I programmed it to go 6 tonight, but I mean, like for 72 hours, I could program it for 24 and then have another host or extra hosts or something, or whatnot, or people could be doing it every, I don't know, whatever, 12 hours or something, setting up a new one or something. But it'll do 24, which is nice. I mean, at least do 24 hours, I know, which is good, as I know Creations for Charity does their 24. So this is what I got done so far of my Frozen Mammoth Stronghold. Woo-hoo.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty neat. It's pretty easy. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of a chat, and I think it flashes up on the screen. It's not as flashy for banners and stuff like the StreamYard, but the ability to hold more people is something that kind of looks. And if you go back to my episode 68, actually on YouTube, it actually shows me with the 9. It shows the grid of 9 people up there. Might want to watch that. That shows that we had 10, I think. I don't know if I ever showed more than 9 on the YouTube, but we'll have to work on that. God, I gotta get to 6. Don't look at my mouth. Chester, you need to sit right here. Just sit right here, Chester, and just guard my mouth so nobody can see my teeth, okay? There? Yeah. I think that's why I always have it down. I think that's why I'm always facing down. I've got a Mr. Hinkle exclusive shirt on too, the new one.
Yeah, I've got one of the old Brick World shirts on.
Yeah, Brick to the Future. Yeah, no, this is the one. This is the new Western one with the cards. I actually played. It was good. It was a lucky one because I actually won. I got a second and a first in a couple friendly Texas Hold'em games this last weekend. So
that's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's a pretty neat shirt. I mean, I need to go back and get the castle and a few of the early ones at some point, but
yeah.
But yeah, Haley, it was pretty. It was pretty easy to use for the most part. I mean, obviously, in terms of what I think everybody's paying, everybody's going to be paying monthly, I guess, for whatever you want to do if you're going to stream. And this was month to month, so I wasn't forced like Kevin to get like a whole year of whatever StreamYard or whatever. So that was kind of nice from that standpoint. So. But it's always worth giving it a try.
All right. I think I'm going to get out of here. So,
okay.
Thanks for having me, Reed.
You bet. We'll catch you next week, probably.
Yeah. All right. See you.
Sounds good. You bet. Have a great night.
Thanks, you too.
Oh, it's always possible. Always possible. Where's my tile? I need a tile. So. How's Doc tonight? So Doc, what are you feeding your rabbit a carrot? Is that supposed to mean? Because Chester doesn't eat carrots. I mean, he'll drink Mountain Dew and eat all other kind of crazy things. So if you're looking to get on his good side, you're going to need something a little bit more than just a carrot. So unfortunately. Actually, I've been looking at, while stumbling around on different stuff, I actually was looking at one of the guys that does the music too, thinking of doing maybe doing like almost like a Patreon type thing with him so I can get some music as background for some of my stuff, I guess, at some point. We'll have to see how everything works with this new storage facility. And I think for everybody who maybe missed it, Bugs Bunny. See, this is, let's see, let me share. So this is going to be my new, this will be my new, the new storage I'm working on. So I always like using Digital Designer because I can kind of play with it a little bit. So the tan plates are all wooden shelves that are already in this. This white plate's supposed to be the mezzanine that's up on top here. So that'll be where all my extra junk goes. This would be kind of my table in here, which might come out here. This is the castle down here. This would be Hope Castle. The black and brown would be the shelves, like the metal shelves I already have. And then these would be a bunch of my bins that I've got. So, and then of course that would be a lateral file underneath that shelf. And then there would be a lateral file, tall one back in the back there. So, that's kind of the goal. I mean, it's going to be a lot more, what's up to, yeah. Nice, Doc. Way to go. Got it now. A little slow tonight. So, obviously the goal is in terms of space, in terms of if you want to know what kind of space I had from in the last place, if you let's see here. If you cut it down the middle and take half of this is what I had before, but then I have another half, and then I have the whole mezzanine, which is going to be kind of cool. So that's the goal. Have all my parts and all my sets down here. Try and get all the sets that I can on the wooden shelves, so I know what I'm selling. And then, of course, somewhere maybe under the stairs, build a section for the nonprofit. Get all the sets that I want to put into the nonprofit and donate. So need to prep some stuff I was thinking of doing it this month because it's awareness for children's cancer, but I thought I'd maybe wait until closer to Halloween and maybe make a donation. So, but yeah. So that's kind of, Digital Designer, I obviously play a little bit too much in Digital Designer, but hey, works for me. It works good. Does what I need it to do. And I'm just finishing up. I'm gonna actually maybe get one set built tonight. It's pretty strange, pretty lame. I brought six from storage, so kind of crazy. But that's the goal. I'll be working on that this next month, and whether or not I'll be able to live stream from there is anybody's guess. We'll have to give it a try. I'll have to give it a try at some point, just for the sake of that. I could maybe do some build shoots from over there or something. So, but this is the tail end of this build. So I just have whatever this is. And look at that. Yeah, the other thing too is the other thing that's going to be good is everybody knows I got crap over on this side of the basement. I got stuff on that side of the basement. The goal is to get it all over there, so it's all out of here, so it's not affecting my home life with my mom and making sure she's not freaking out, which will probably be, she'll probably even wonder if I'm even living in town after I get all of it out of here, because she won't actually even realize I'm probably here. So, but that's the goal. That's the kind of the goal. I mean, it'd give me an idea. I mean, I need to really sell sets. I mean, I need to get rid of some sets. So. But I really want to get my parts organized. That's the other thing. So it's kind of one of those things where the storage is so packed right now, it's too hard to do anything. And that's kind of the goal, is to the goal is to be organized, and it's kind of funny because when I talk about selling my Lego and stuff, in the old days, in the old apartment, everything was in the apartment, and I lived in the apartment, so it was all there, and so I was paying for something that had multiple uses. I was using it to live in, whereas now I'm paying for a storage for the stuff, and it's not something that I'm living there, so I'm paying extra storage. And that I think my mom threw that point out there. I'm like, well, true, but then also if everything's there, then if I ever want to live somewhere, I don't need anything special because all the cool stuff is somewhere else anyways. So I need a bed, a bathroom, and clothes, and that's it. So, but that's how it goes. So, anybody else building or sorting tonight? Doing anything exciting on this beautiful Friday night? As I was telling one of the like Brick Freak earlier, I ran into a big YouTuber while I was at this flea market this weekend. Somebody who has about 200,000 subscribers, I guess, is what he said. So pretty cool, but haven't heard back from him yet. It sounds like his channel is hard to get to. Hey, Brick25, how's it going? So I am just building the Mammoth Frozen Stronghold tonight. It's Chima night. Since I do have a fair amount of that, and Kevin did his backlog building today, so I figured I'd build something. So I'm going to building this. I'm almost done. But I mean, I've got so many sets, and the Chima sets I probably won't sell since I've obviously got tons of Chima figs in my castle. And then, of course, my old ambassador from Denlug, Colorado, actually is building a croc base. So in the end, I mean, between the two of us, I mean, it's going to be a very formidable force if they ever hook up. So, I mean, because he's got a fairly large base he's working on right now. And so it's kind of those things where, in addition to many other things he's working on, I think he's working on a giant mine too. Like an open pit mine, because he lives out in Victor, Colorado. So I've got lots of ideas for stuff too. I need to retweak the castle, but the castle also might be going through some major revisions in the next year or two. The ultimate goal is to have some kind of a volcano start to destroy Hope Castle, so I can actually have the Ice Bears build something maybe a little bit more compact, something a little bit easier to transport, maybe. Possibly, we'll see. Oh, I like that. I like that nice trans blue beam. That's kind of cool. And that's that would be kind of neat to at least get something a little bit, maybe build it more like the standard castles that are out there. I mean, the wall section, everything were pretty good on mine. I like it. It's just pretty massive. I mean, it might be a little extreme for the amount that has for castles and stuff, walls and stuff. So I might have to tweak it a bit, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. So just to kind of, make it set up a little bit easier, but it'll probably have at least one more year in its current configuration. I do need to work on some new lighting and such. This could be one of the years where it might be the least amount of brightness it's had in pretty much all its years, but we'll see how that goes. That's the goal anyways, is to try to, basically dumb down the lighting a little bit, make the lighting a little bit more, specialized in terms of doing what it needs to do, I guess. Got some ideas in my head, just got to figure out how to make it all work. So I was Brick25 tonight. So just kind of a a little bit slower tonight. I don't have as many people in as we normally do. I did have a few earlier. Obviously, we're getting to that later time frame also, and so tends to slow down a little bit for the most part. I probably need to get some music in on here, so I'll have to, at some point, I'm gonna have to do that. Let's see here. This. That. Okay. This. So, anybody got any big shows coming up? I know BrickCon's on the horizon. Not sure what else is out there. You know, there's always a fair amount of shows that are out there, but I know I don't have any more for I have the Train Fest in Milwaukee in November. That'll be the show for Whistler, probably one of the last ones, unless they do a holiday. I might try, depending on, because I actually keep thinking about wanting to do a winter, one of the winter shows for Whistler. I need to look. There was somebody that was doing like a winter carnival type kind of thing in one of the smaller towns, but I'm also thinking about maybe trying to hit one of the big shows early in the year, possibly too. So I don't know. So it's kind of one of those things that's still kind of up in the air in terms of what I do. Taking some classes. Hopefully, going to get my website updated a little bit better these days. Just fun learning HTML. It's always a fun thing. Okay, that was interesting. That fell off right away. That's not the way it's supposed to happen. Anybody have any? We have college football tomorrow. Anybody have any predictions? So how many people got this shirt? Anybody get start ordering some of those shirts? Okay, getting there. We're getting closer. Almost. Almost at the. I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So let's see here. This. Okay. So what's everybody doing tonight? Other than just here listening to me babble. Anybody got any exciting weekend plans? Any Lego shows or anything anybody's going to? Ta-ta. Okay, so we've got, looks like we're getting ready to put something on the top of this thing. Oh, I'll play some Ice Bear theme music. This is the March of the Ice Bear somebody made for me. Didn't have some of the elements I kind of had hoped it was going to have, but it does kind of work. Yeah, CMFs are out in droves now. Wow, that's pretty cool. If you're messing with these guys, they're going to get you right as you walk through the door. Don't make them mad. Oh, love it when. I thought of a great idea, but I'm not going to tell everybody here on it. I'm going to try and figure it out myself. Okay, so. Oh, box. Yeah, all I've lucked out, managed to find is just basically whatever's kind of been out on the shelves. So for me, it's been one of those things where I've just kind of try to just find what I can find and go from there. That's kind of the goal, is just kind of hopefully luck out and find what I can find. Well, if you got a whole box, I'd be curious to know. I mean, pretty accurate to any of the reviews that are out there in terms of quantities. And I guess the question is it worth getting a box, you know? That's what it was. I was wondering. I needed an elevation change here. Yeah, I mean, the CMFs haven't got all the Disney ones. I did get the ones for somebody I was looking for, so I did get their 2 sets. Oh, empty box. I used to actually collect all the empty boxes years ago. I think I have series 1 through... Looks kind of a weird like part to that piece at the end there. It just almost looks like, yeah, see, one side looks pretty good. The other side looks like maybe where the was attached to the sprue just looks like it really just got almost ripped off, because the other side's really smooth. The other side's perfectly good right there. Huh. Both sides like that? One side's worse than the other. So one side must have had the sprue real close to that. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's a neat set. It's Chima, so I mean, obviously, it's good set from that standpoint. So obviously, it's this is what I built tonight. I built the Frozen Mammoth Stronghold. Comes with a couple vehicles. And then another Vulture minifig. So it's not bad. It just looks like it comes with, I don't know what the weapon's for. Weapon can't generally be extra, but oh well, we'll throw it over here in the extra pile. Problem is doesn't really fit in that box too well. So. I don't know if I feel like building anything. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else I could build that's not too massive. Might actually call it quits for tonight. Kind of went kind of quick. Maybe next week be a little longer. Maybe as we drift into the colder weather, it'll probably get a little bit better. So I'm hoping for. And as I kind of shift into my new setup, this will be much cleaner, and I'll be able to do some better building stuff. So, but thanks everybody for tuning in this week. For anybody who wasn't here earlier, I am actually taking some classes. I'm actually going to learn HTML5. So I'm actually learning how to do some website design. So I'm going to be altering all my websites: Hope Castle, Assembling Hope, Builder of Hope. Might play with a couple of the smaller ones first and try and do some stuff. Clean it up a little bit, make some of the buttons and stuff a little bit cooler. That's kind of the goal. Maybe look for some part-time work in that area. But yeah, as I get organized, I'll let people know, especially if anybody's looking for like the official instruction manuals for sets, because I have tons. Moving instruction manuals will be one of the least fun things I do because they're the heaviest dang things out there. So, I mean, I got thousands. Everybody thinks I have 1,500 sealed sets. That's what I got. I probably have 3,000 instruction manuals or something crazy stupid. So I'll let people know as those get organized, because I got some neat ones. So well, everybody have a great night. A great weekend. Go Badgers. And we'll see everybody next week. Thanks for tuning in. Oops, actually cancel that.